9 class, you know it. Today is the revision class. So first you try to clear any question, numerical, reasoning question, MCQ question from your syllabus. Okay, you start it from your side. You try to clear the question from your side first. You start it, you write it, the chat portion, any queries, any question from your side, any numerical, any numerical, any numerical, any question, any doubtful reasoning question, any type of question. You clear it first, and then I will start the question. Okay, first you start it. First you start it, any question from your side. Today is the totally revision class, so you start it. You start it, any part. MCQ question from the graph, practical based question, any type of question, you start it. My dear student, you start it. You start it. But any queries, any part, whole chapter, from your whole chapter, any part or sub part that is doubtful. Okay, that is doubtful. You only write it. Say this portion is not my clear. From your whole chapter, means whole syllabus. You write it, Vivek, you write it, no problem. You write it, but it must be your syllabus. Vivek, you write it. Redita also you try to write it. Any type of question, numerical, practical based question, no problem. Then I will start it. Ridhita and Vivek, you try to write it. A car is traveling at 20 meters per second along a road, straight road, okay, smooth road. A child runs out into the road 50 meters ahead, and the car driver step on the brake pedal. What must be car's deceleration be if the car is not stopped just before it reaches the child? No? What must the car's deceleration be if the car is not stopped just before it reaches the child? Wait, Ridhita, this is the question. Is it clear? My question. One question, you wait. One car is traveling at 20 meter per second. 20 meter per second. Okay? Along a road, a child runs out into the road 40 meter ahead. Into the road 40 meter ahead. 50 meter. 50 meter ahead. And the car driver steps on the brake pedal. What must be car's deceleration if the car is not stopped just before it reaches the child? Not stop. Not stop. What is the meaning of it? Not stop. What must be car's deceleration be if the car is to stop just before it reaches the child? Is to stop. You see here, the velocity of the car, final velocity will be 0. Just it will be stop to the child, most probable person. So S equal to this. So you find out the deceleration means a retardation, means negative acceleration. What will be the value of it? So you know this formula. So the deceleration or retardation or deceleration, CLERATION, deceleration or retardation equal to 4 meter per second square. 4 meter per second square. I can send you a picture also to stop. And to stop, yes, not. Please repeat once. Okay, very good. Suppose you consider it. Suppose you consider it. The car is here. You are there. You are there. So 50 meter ahead from the car. Okay. So it will be strike on this person. But just stop it nearer to the person, but they are not collide to each other. So the distance covered by the car, how many distance? 50. U is the 20 meter per second. The car will stop or just try to stop it. The B equal to 0. You find out the value of A equal to minus 4 meter per second. You put this value in this equation. You check it, you check it, okay? Otherwise, you will again send the through your e-portal. Next, Vivek, what is your problem? Oh, a man on a straight road from his home to a yes. A man walks on the straight road from his home to a market 3 kilometers away with a speed of 6 kilometers per hour. The market was closed. He instantly turns and walks back with a speed of 9 kilometers per hour. what is the magnitude of the average velocity of the man between the time interval 0 to 40 minutes. Most probably it is completed, I mean it was completed in your e-portal. E-portal. Vivek, you check it. You check it. 3 kilometer. So if you consider the velocity, velocity is interesting word because velocity means you go to the market again back to your home. That means displacement is 0, velocity is 0. But average speed is the correct word. Okay. That time you find out the value of, find out the first value of time taken for the 3 kilometer to reach the market. That means the half hour. Okay. S equal to Vt, T equal to S by V means 3 by 6. That will be the half hour. Again 9 kilometer per hour. That means the 3 by 9, that means 1/3 hour. 1/3 hour means how many times? 1/3 means 20 seconds, 20 minutes. And half hour means 30 minutes. So 40 minutes, how it is possible? 30 minutes time taken for his journey. Again return journey the time taken for the 20 minutes. So when between time interval 0 to 40, 0 to 40 minutes, 0 to 40 minutes. Okay. So you check it, most probable it is not in your syllabus, I am sure, from your books and set books, but it was completed in the e-portal. I also check it, you also check it. Okay. Explain why. When a person stands on the cushion, the depression is much more than when he lie down on it. Oh. Maybe its meaning is this. Means you are standing on the bus, you will be more jerk than when you sit on the floor. That means, or you will try to lie on the floor because your surface area is more, so the pressure is less. So if the pressure is less, that time you will be less tension, less depression than the others. Okay, that is the pressure and thrust. This question. Okay, yes, sir, but I could not found how to do it. Oh, how to do it? Again, I will try to clear you through the e-portal because I have already completed the numerical through your e-portal. Okay? Explain why the tip of a swing needle is sharp. You know it, you know it. Why the sharp knife more easy when you use it than the dubbed right. Okay? So you know it because if the surface is this and if the surface is that, so which one is more easy when you use it? Because you know it, the surface area is less, the surface area is more. Okay? You know it, the pressure equal to force by area means surface area. If surface area is more, then the pressure is less. If surface area is less, then the pressure is more. So you use the force on it. Okay. So when you use the pin, when you use the pin on the wall with the help of a hammer, So if the edge of the pin will be sharp, that time it will be easier than the depth. You know it, because the surface area is less than that. So relation between the pressure and force and surface area. Pressure equal to force by area. If the surface area is less, that time the pressure is more. If the surface area is more, then the pressure is more. So, sorry, this is more than that is less. If this is less, that is more. Okay, so pressure is more, that time it will be more penetrated in the wall. You know it. Okay, so 3 or 4 type question from this. Why the strap of the bag is thick than the thing. Okay, and the knife, you use the knife as a sharp edge than the blunt bit. Why the damp of the lower part of the damp will be thicker than the other part. Okay, you see the lower part of the building, the wall is more thicker than the other. You know it, because the area is more, the pressure is less. So it controls the pressure for the more force. 3 or 4 questions, this type of. Explain why the type of that. A girl of mass 40 kg having velocity 2 meter per second jump on a stationary cart of mass 4 kg. Find the velocity of the girl when the cart is start moving. Find the velocity of the girl. A girl of mass 40 kg having velocity 2 meter per second jump on a stationary cart. Of mass 4 kg. Find the velocity of the girl when the cart start moving. According to the conservation of momentum, you put it. The first the cart will rest. 40 into 2 plus 4 into 0 equal to 40 into 2 plus 4 into 0 equal to 2 plus 4 means 6 into V. So the velocity will be this 80 by 6 meter per second. According to the conservation of linear momentum, in which of the following case the work done by a force will be maximum? When the angle between the direction of the force and the direction of the motion is 0 degree to 90 degree. You know the value of cos 0 to cos 90. Cos 0 degree means 1, cos 30 means root 3 by 2, cos 45 means 1 by root 2, cos 60 means half, and cos 90 means 1. Oh, sorry, cos 90 means 0. So gradually decrease. Yes or no? You check it. Gradually the values decrease. So, okay, yes. You know it. It is in class 10. The values are in class 10. So you check it, if the theta is more, the value is less for the cos, and for the sine function, if the theta is more, the value is more. Write it. Protoy. You try to write it. Write it, any type of question within your syllabus. Because, this is the question. One page. But a 50-gram bullet traveling with the initial velocity 400 meters per second penetrated into a wall with an average force of 4 to the power 10 to the power of 4 Newton. Average force of, this is the computer language, I don't know. A 50-gram bullet traveling with the initial velocity, this penetrates into a wall with a average force of 4, this sign, 4 into 10 to the power. Oh, sorry. Okay. 4 into 10 to the power 4 Newton. It goes out of the wall with a velocity of 50 meters per second. What is the thickness of the wall? Very good. No problem. 50-gram bullet traveling with the initial velocity. $400 penetrate into a wall with a average force of 4 into 10 to the power 4 Newton. 10 to the power 4 Newton. It goes out of the wall with a velocity of 50 meters per second. What is the thickness of the wall? Suppose you consider this is the thickness of the wall. Okay, this velocity is 400 meters per second and that velocity is 50 meters per second. Okay, the force acts on that wall by the bullet, that will be the 4 into 10 to the 4 Newton. Okay, you know it. What is the value of acceleration or the retardation? Because the velocity is decreased, so it will be the retardation. This is the mass of the bullet, and that is the force by the bullet on the wall. So you know it. What will be the acceleration? Acceleration equal to force by mass. Okay. So force. What is the value of force? What is the value of mass? 50 by 1000. Why we write it the 50 by 1000? Now this is the gram, you change into the kilogram because it is the Newton unit. 10 to the power 3. 4 into 10 to the power 10 into 10 to the power 6. My dear student, you check it. 10 to the power 4, you split it. 10 into 10 to the power 3. And this is 10 to the power 3. That will be the 10 to the power 6 by 50. How can we write it? You know it, 10 to the power 3 and 10 to the power 3, 10 and 4 by 50. You cancel it, it will be more easy. 0. Oh, sorry. More easy than this. 100 into 10 to the power 5, you write it. 100 into 10 to the power square into 10 to the power 3. 10 to the power 5, this will be the 2. That will be the 8 into 10 to the power 5 meter per second square. So you know it, U, V and A. You find out the value of S. V square equal to U square plus 2S. Okay. What will be the value of V? V value is 50 square. U value is 400 square. Okay. Plus 2 into, this value will be the minus because it is the retardation. Minus 8 into 10 to the power 5 and S. You find out the value of S. You try it, calculate it. No problem. You calculate it. This is the 2500, 16 into 0000. Okay, and this part you change into that side and you calculate it. 100% accurate answer. No problem. You calculate it. Okay. The value of S. Another bullet of lower mass but traveling with the same velocity and exerting the same force cannot go out the wall. What is the maximum mass? Same method you find out that this, because when the A is given, so force by acceleration, that is the mass in a reverse method. So you can try it first this portion and next, because the but traveling with the same velocity and exerting the same force cannot go out on the wall. Second part, the V equal to 0, you put it, because it cannot cross the wall. So V equal to 0, you find out the value of S. S, V, you know it. So you can easily find out the value of A, and if you know the value of A, force by A equal to mass. Okay, yes, thank you, beta. Thank you. Pratha, you check it. You only try to calculate it because the size of the board is very large. Okay, so you put it and with the help of the calculator you complete it. Yes. Any queries? I also try to clear you for the practical based question, Archimedes principle, density and flotation, means law of flotation. That part is not directly in your syllabus in this year, but practical is there. So I will clear you next day the practical base question and the practical part also. Okay, but you must try to complete it, clear it, any question from your side. Will you give any project for the pre-midterm? No. When you will come your school, that time you will complete your practicals. Before it, I will try to clear you. Okay. Thank you, beta. Next, see you again.